America was not originally an Arctic nation, but an interesting development in the year 1867 changed it all.
Firstly, there's a lot of history when it comes to Alaska, US and Russia. While right now Alaska belongs to the US, it's a state in the US, there was a point of time almost 150-200 years ago when Alaska belonged to Russia. We're talking about pre-1867. At that point in time, Alaska was seen as an Arctic wasteland or an icy desert. Nobody wanted it. It was seen as a liability because there was no technology to access the region, which is brutally cold. And it's an icy ocean. So nobody wanted that region. And for a pittance, back in the day, in 1867, Russia sold Alaska for a pittance to the US. But cut to 2025, and this is a region that is, highly sought after because there's a massive amount of oil and gas, natural gas, and also rare earth elements in that region.
Alaska became a US state in 1959. And the state was chosen as the venue for the recent Trump-Putin meet as well. For the United States, Arctic's strategic location has become a key area for national security and great power competition. Greenland is the world's largest island located in the Arctic. With 56,000 people, it is also the most sparsely populated territory. About 80% of its area is covered by ice, meaning most people live on the southwestern coast, around the capital, Nuuk. An autonomous or self-governing territory of Denmark, it is also home to Danish and US military bases. In recent years, there has been an increased interest in Greenland's natural resources, including mining for rare earth minerals, uranium and iron. For months, news headlines have reported on US President Donald Trump's renewed interest in acquiring Greenland from Denmark. Trump has described the world's largest island as a matter of national security and has questioned the legitimacy of Denmark's sovereignty over the territory.
Greenland is a wonderful place. We need it for international security.
Greenland, which has been under Danish control for over 300 years, also hosts the US Pittafik military base. In January this year, following Trump's renewed interest, Denmark's Prime Minister Mette Frederiksen pledged to bolster Greenland's security and embarked on a tour of European capitals to seek support from allies. Tensions between the US and Canada have risen following Trump's comments about annexing Canada.
We make it in the United States. We don't need it to be made in Canada. We'll have the jobs. That's why Canada should be our 51st state.
Both nations have long disputed the status of the Northwest Passage, a potential Arctic shipping route that winds through Canada's Arctic archipelago. Ottawa considers the passage a part of its internal waters, granting its control over navigation, while Washington insists it falls under international jurisdiction, which means that any nation has freedom of navigation in the passage. Russia has also claimed parts of the Northeast Passage along its northern coastline as internal waters, moving to restrict the right of passage in areas where it was previously allowed. Given these disputes, the transpolar sea route through the center of the Arctic Ocean, which lies fully in international waters, will now become more attractive as polar ice continues to thaw.